my god, the Wi-Fi out here is total crap. And the signal's so bad I can't even stream Netflix. Where do I plug this thing in anyways? Oh wait, now it's working.
The dry cleaning relationship is one of the most
yes!
because you keep giving
Camping
each other the
rocks!
same thing.
Is that the kind of person you want beside you when you're camping? Not me, man. And I've been there before. Noisy people playing their music really loud, like drinking and screaming all night. No thank you. When I go into the woods, I want peace and quiet and a connection with nature. So what I'm referring to in this video is the fact that Parks Canada, or the government of Canada, has decided to install Wi-Fi in all of its national parks. This is no doubt a decision to pander to the masses of people who are very addicted to technology, which we all are, frankly, but to different extremes, and to allow people to stay connected and say, hey, we're hip, by the way, you can like do Wi-Fi out in the woods, man, and like stay connected to all your peeps. You can check in around the campfire or whatever it is you want to do. And to me, that's a huge mistake, you know. I think it's going to attract people to the woods who probably don't belong there. And what I mean by that is, if you find it necessary to be connected 24/7 to electronic devices, what are you doing in nature anyways? You know, stay in the city where it's very easy to stay connected. You've got your laptop, you've got your smartphone, all that stuff, and just press your buttons and stay connected, you know, it's all good. Not me though, you know. I spend a lot of time on the computer. I work on the computer all day. I've got my YouTube channel. I keep in touch with friends and family and stuff. But when I go out into the woods, what I'm looking for is a connection with nature. You know, a simpler way of life and a reminder of what life used to be before all this stuff came around and before we got really sort of caught up in this sort of world that we're living in right now. Not that there's anything wrong with the world necessarily, but that's not the way it used to be. There didn't used to be electricity. There didn't used to be laptops and internet and iPhones and all this stuff. And I really like to go out there and just remember that. And I like to build fires, look up at the stars at night, sleep in a tent and breathe the fresh air, hang out with friends and family, and just have like good old-fashioned conversations. No electronic devices are necessary. And I think that the people that are going to engage in this you know, activity, like if Wi-Fi is available, people will use it for sure. You know, you're going to miss out on all of that good stuff. You know, you're going to be doing the same thing that you do every other day. A lot of public institutions, let's call them, like whether it's the public education system, public health care, which we have in Canada, thank you, and you know, things like the parks and all that, they're not necessarily self-funding. You know, sometimes they run a deficit and it's necessary for the taxpayers to supplement that. Not everything is meant to make a profit, right? Especially things that are public domain, like libraries. How could those ever be profitable? But I think that it's a mistake to make decisions like that, to try to make something profitable that really isn't meant to be. You're going to ruin the thing. And if you want to see an example of that, go to Mexico, to some of the ruin sites they have there, like Chichen Itza and Tulum and Uxmal and some of those places on the Yucatan Peninsula. I've been to a lot of those sites and they're really amazing and quite beautiful. But Mexico has like ruined them. Because they allow all these vendors there to sell all this like cheap garbage. You know, it's just booth after booth after booth of all these guys like selling a bunch of crap that you don't want to buy. And I don't understand like why the country would allow like a bastardization like that of their national heritage sites. You know, these are ancient cultures. It's really amazing places. And I would wake up like super early when I was there. I would get up at like 5 in the morning or something to be there by like 8 o'clock whenever the site's open, because if you get there right in the morning, it's a little cooler to walk around, but also there's nobody there. Like, it's not all crowded with tourists. There's all the vendors selling crap. And I'm really proud of Canada in general that we've done a good job of maintaining the authenticity of our natural spots. We have very good judgment in general with that. But I think that the Wi-Fi thing is like a step down that path to cheapening and exploiting our natural places to try to make them more appealing to the city folks that just want convenience, comfort. They want to buy stuff. It's not what camping is meant to be. So I am opposed to the decision, and I just wanted to make a video about that. I don't know if this is the case in the United States also, if they have parks with Wi-Fi and like cell networks and that sort of stuff. And there's obviously a difference between the backcountry and car camping. I mean, some people would probably argue, like the purists would say, like car camping is already a bastardization of camping. I'm not like that extreme. Like there's some people that honestly can't do backpacking, or they just don't want to fully commit. But I think that as long as you make the effort to be out there and be in nature, it's all good. But just don't try to bring the city with you, the kitchen sink, the Wi-Fi, the computers, all that stuff. It should be left at home. And you should get out there and enjoy nature and connect with the nature around you.